Much right now, Leawood police are investigating a crash that has 2 teens in the hospital. Prairie Village police, dressed in regular clothes, were patrolling a neighborhood near 66th and Belinder. They saw 2 teens steal bikes from an open garage. Police followed the teens as they stole a Land Rover with the keys in it, and that's when the chase began. The teens crashed the Land Rover at Somerset and Belinder.
The car started on fire. It wasn't a big fire, but the front engine part. And I thought it was a tree, and so I told my wife to call 911.
Police believe the 2 teens were also involved in more than a dozen break-ins in Prairie Village and Mission Hills. A 41 Action News reporter Sarah Plake is live now at the scene of the crash right in someone's front yard. And Sarah, you talked with a homeowner. Tell us what they're saying.
Oh, I mean, they're lucky, and luckily there's hardly any damage to her home. You can see there that little spot, just one little shingle broken, and right here on the tree, you can see how dented it was. That's where that giant SUV scraped up against it and then landed right here in the yard. Now let's take a look at some of that video so you can see just how bad that crash. Going so fast that it took out a light pole and then hit the tree. Melanie, the homeowner, said that when she went outside, the SUV burst into flames. Her son grabbed the hose and immediately started spraying the car down. And then Melanie told us she saw a young man sitting between 2 of her cars in her driveway. He was moaning, asking for help, obviously badly hurt. He ended up being one of the suspects ejected in that crash.
He told me that he got sideswiped by this car as he was walking down the street. But I didn't comment on that because it was obvious, probably not.
Yeah, and emergency crews had to cut out the other suspect pinned in the car. Right now what we're looking at, some crew workers are working to repair that light pole that they took out. Now, it was a pretty bad crash, but we're hearing they will be okay, the 2 suspects. And of course, Melanie and her kids just shaken, as you can imagine. Police said that they hope the crime will go down in the area now that they've nabbed the 2 criminals, but there are more burglars out there. We'll hear more from police at 11:30 about what you can do to prevent this. In Leawood, I'm Sarah Plake, 41 Action News.